Hi, everybody. How are we today? If you are brand new to my channel here, my name is Trina Little, and I'm a video and YouTube strategist. Today, we're going to be talking about the 3 steps to launching a profitable YouTube channel for your business. So before we jump into that, let's get to know each other. So if you look to the side of this video, there should be a chat box. Go on over there and introduce yourself. I want to see who's watching. I know Ariel's already here. Emily, Lauren, I'm already talking to them in the chat box. So if you are here, just say what's up, hi in the chat box. Hi, Julie. Excited that you're here. I have my laptop over here to respond to your comments. So I just want to get everyone to introduce themselves, meet each other in the chat box, and I'm going to get the slides ready to go so that we can just jump right into this content. Who's excited to learn how to start a YouTube channel? Hi, Anya's Makeup. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Stacy. I want to know from you guys, who is planning to start a YouTube channel like as soon as possible for their business? Just say me in the chat box. I want to see who's all ready to start a YouTube channel for their business. Put it in the chat box. Say me. I want to see who all is excited while I pull up these slides just to get into the content. All right, so I'm going to screen share so you guys can see the slides here. All right. So make sure you all can hear me. You can see the slides. Okay, Stacy is ready to start a channel. Julie, Emily, Hannah, Shirley, Lauren, Fresh Look Foods. You guys, that's so awesome. I'm so excited that you're ready to start a YouTube channel. Hi, Zahida. I love exclamation marks. Shirley, girl, me too. I love myself some exclamation marks as well. I think I probably use them maybe a little too much, but hey, oh well. So today, like you know, we're going to be learning the 3 steps to launching a profitable YouTube channel. If you didn't get your workbook, I did send a workbook out with the most recent email I sent you. If not, the link is in the description box that you can still download that workbook. So if you look in the description box, you'll see get workbook here. Just click that link, enter your email, and I'll send that right off to you right away. So if you didn't have that workbook, just go ahead and do that. If you haven't signed up for this masterclass, that's totally fine too. I can still get you that workbook if you sign up down there as well. Okay, so let's see where everybody is from. I want to know, I know we got some South Africa, Shirley's in Switzerland, Hannah is in, I always get this mixed up. Hannah is in Finland, right? Or Denmark? I forget. But let me know where you're watching from. And I am teaching you guys from Pennsylvania in the United States. And I'm actually right outside of Gettysburg, which is also semi-close to Washington, D.C. So I'm about an hour and a half north of Washington, D.C. So that's where I'm teaching you guys from today. It's a bit cloudy and gross here today, but oh well, we're here to learn about YouTube, right? We've got Vancouver, Washington State, Finland, Atlanta. Oh my goodness, you guys, we got everywhere. South Africa, Montreal, Columbus, Ohio. This is so amazing. Rockford, Illinois, Palm Springs. Hello, everybody. India. Wow, everybody all over the place. That's so great. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get started on this. I know you guys have a lot of stuff going on in your business life and moms and everything. So do check out that hashtag launch your channel. If you tweet or post to Facebook or to Instagram, use the hashtag launch your channel. My mission here today is to help you create a video and YouTube strategy that works for you and your business, because I understand everybody is different. Everybody's business is different. So you need to have a unique strategy that works for you and your business. Take your notes today. So that's definitely why I gave you a worksheet so that you could work through this so you couldn't forget anything. And make sure you take a picture of those notes and post it to social media with the hashtag launch your channel, because there will be a giveaway at the end of this masterclass. So if you are here live and you posted a picture to social media, whether that's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, with the picture of your notes with the hashtag launch your channel, go back up there, launch your channel, you have the opportunity to win a coaching call with me, but you have to be here live when I give it away. So get those notes going, get those pictures, post them on the social media, launch your channel. and yeah, a chance to win a coaching call with me. So let me just talk about why you're here today. This masterclass is for creative entrepreneurs, bloggers, business owners, or Etsy shop owners who want more exposure. So you've been struggling with getting the exposure, the visibility, and you know there has to be a better way to do that. Or you have a personal brand, you are currently growing, you're a speaker, or you're a coach, or you're an author, and you really want to start growing that personal brand, but you're not finding something that's really sticking. Blogging's not working, Instagram, oh man, who even understands the Instagram algorithm? And so you want something that's going to help grow your personal brand. Or you currently have a YouTube channel and you're looking to use it more effectively to grow your business list. So you really want to use YouTube to start growing your email list. You just aren't quite sure how to do that. So this class is for you if you want a channel that attracts your ideal clients and you get more views and comments from them. So you can start having that community there on YouTube, because a lot of people don't realize that YouTube is a social media platform. So you can have conversations in there and grow a community within the comments on YouTube. This class is also for you if you want to grow your leads in your email list, because we ultimately know more leads, a bigger email list means more money, right? And you want to jump on the video train because everybody seems to be doing it, but you want to make sure you do it the right way. You already have an established brand. You already have this persona of your business, and you don't want to mess it up by not doing video right. How about that? Does that sound like anybody? Let me know if this is where you need to be, if this is the class for you. Sorry, I'm just grabbing a drink of water. I did 4 live classes yesterday, so little scratchy on the voice. So let me just review where I have been in the past year when it comes to YouTube. So right now, actually this is a little old. I'm up to 14,000 subscribers. And I want you to realize that the number of your subscribers isn't important. It's the number of views you're getting and the targeted views that you're getting. I'm really focusing this class on you not needing to have hundreds of thousands of subscribers to really build your business and build your brand, because it's more about the quality of the viewers than the quantity of the viewers. You can see here, this is my view growth rate within the past year. You can see how it's continuing to grow more and more. And that's exactly what I'm going to be showing you here in the class today, is how you can start doing this. Sorry. In the past year, actually last year in October, I was featured in Huffington Post as one of the 50 must-follow women entrepreneurs in 2017, which I was just, flabbergasted and astonished over, and was so proud that the year I started my business, I also got featured as the 50 most followed women entrepreneurs. It was crazy. I've also been really really singled out as the YouTube expert in a lot of Facebook groups. So anytime somebody posts about video or YouTube, I have people chiming in. Trena's a person to go to. Paging Trena, ask Trena. Trena is the YouTube guru. It's just ongoing. And so that's really what has happened in the past year of me being able to use YouTube to grow my business. And so what you're going to learn today is the 5 strategies to verify video content ideas, so you aren't wasting time creating the wrong content, because that's what I see a lot of people doing, is they're creating this content, but it's not necessarily hitting their target audience. And so nobody's watching it. Thank you guys for all the kind words. Stacy, thank you. Fida, Susie, you guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. So we're going to walk through these 5 strategies to verify you're creating the right types of videos. We're also going to talk about exactly what you need to say in your videos to grow your list through YouTube to get more leads, because even though you're creating video content, you need to make sure the content on your video is leading people to sign up to your list, so that you can ultimately funnel them through a sales funnel or reach out to them however you do your email marketing. And finally, the secret to getting your videos to the top of YouTube and Google search results. And this is called ranking. So when you hear me say rank your videos, this is what I mean. It means getting you to the top of YouTube search results and Google search results for keywords you want to rank for. So keywords you want to be at the top of searches for. So Make sure you stick around because at the end, there's going to be a live Q&A where you can ask me anything. The comments, like I said, are to the side of the YouTube video. So put your questions in there or tweet me, Trena N. Little. And at the end of this training, I'm also going to show you how to access my time-saving strategies, advanced tools to get to the next level that I've just recently figured out in the past 4 months, and additional advanced training. So are we ready to jump into the content right now? Can I get a hands up emoji or a yes in the comments if you are excited? Julie, are you excited? Let me know. Susie, are you excited? I hope you guys are really excited for this because I have put a lot of effort into this content for you guys, and I'm so excited to share it. So let me stop and think, where were you at last year? Because I'm going to share with you my journey and where I was at, and this won't be very long. Last year, I was knee deep in the online world. I had just launched my business in January of 2015 and knew nothing about the online world. I had a master's in business and I understood business, but I've never dove into the online world. I had a 1-year-old, and last May we found out we were pregnant again, and I was struggling. Let me tell you, between the social media and the constant hustle of creating content and posting to Instagram, I was really struggling with whether this was the right path for me or not. I wanted more visibility, and I wanted to be tagged in the Facebook groups as that expert because I knew how important it was to really be that expert in Facebook groups to result in more sales in my course and to find my clients. I also wanted consistent income because I was getting a client here, I was getting a consult call there, but nothing was coming in consistently, and it wasn't really helping with the stress of baby number 2 on the way. And I wanted more time. I mean, I started my own business so I could set my own schedule, and my schedule was now work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And that's not what I dreamed when I started my own business. Does anybody else feel that way? Like they started their business to actually do what they love, but they didn't realize they were going to be doing it 24/7, right? So like I said, I was on Facebook posting to groups, interacting in groups. I was posting to Instagram, putting those pictures up, curating my feed, making sure I had a pretty theme. I was posting to Twitter, 10 times a day, retweeting, interacting in Twitter chats, doing the Pinterest thing, posting my blogs to Pinterest, reposting Pinterest boards. And I was also Snapchatting my day away, right? It just took up so much time. And I just couldn't take it anymore. May of last year, I took a step back and decided to re-strategize. What did I want to do that was going to work best for me and to accomplish my goals better than all of this social media? And the result was YouTube. So why I decided to choose YouTube is because YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, right behind Google. And with Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, none of those are search results. So even though you're putting your content up there, nobody is able to search it, right? Nobody can find your content unless they're already following you. So that was a huge reason why I decided to go all in with YouTube. Also, 1/3 of the internet users are on YouTube. So people are already there. We just don't realize that people are actually on YouTube, and they're on YouTube a lot. YouTube reaches more 18 to 49-year-olds than any other cable network in the US. That's pretty crazy. Think about like 10 years ago what cable TV was, and think about how YouTube is overpassing that. This is just insane. And like I said, Facebook, Instagram, Vimeo, Snapchat, all of these are not search engine. And the biggest benefit of YouTube is it's owned by Google. So Google definitely favors YouTube content over anything else. And that was definitely a deciding factor when I decided to go all in with my YouTube strategy. Instantly, when I started following my strategies that I'm going to tell you, I started ranking on the front page of Google. So if you just type in how to repurpose video content on Google, right there is my video. And what's great about YouTube is your thumbnail shows up. So that image is my thumbnail, and it's the only image on this page. So that search result ends up standing out more than any of the other search results. So you're going to get more traffic to your videos if you're getting ranked on Google. there I am again. So using video in your business strategy, that one I've got number 1. And then this one's really cool. Not only does my video rank, but the blog post that I have my video embedded in is the second result, is the result after the video. And so this definitely works. If you follow my strategy, this definitely works. Getting your videos ranked on YouTube gets your videos ranked on Google. So videos are actually 53% more likely than text results to appear in the first page of Google. So, I mean, knowing this, it was definitely a no-brainer to go ahead in with YouTube. Not only could I get my videos on YouTube, the second largest search engine, but I had a better chance of getting my videos ranked higher in Google with those YouTube videos. So I went head in. So how to get started. So the biggest mistakes I see people doing that you definitely want to avoid, and if you have your worksheet, this is the first fill in the blank that I have for you. Quick check-in. How are we doing, everybody? Shirley, you still good? Any other questions? Crystal, are you good? You're ready to hear what mistakes you shouldn't be taking? Let me know in the chat box if you guys are ready to hear what mistakes you should not be making with your YouTube channel and your video content. So one of the biggest mistakes I see is not focusing on a niche. So people are just like throwing videos up there and not really having a strategy. They're talking about fitness and they're talking about lifestyle and they're talking about business and they're just all over the place. And I'm guilty of making this mistake in the beginning as well. So I didn't just focus on YouTube as a strategy. I put up Snapchat videos. I put up Instagram tips. I put up wellness tips, and nothing was sticking. I wasn't really growing my channel until I focused on that niche, and that's when my channel really took off. I also see people not validating their video idea, which we're going to go through 5 steps you can do to validate your video idea. But you need to validate people are actually searching this content that you want to create. Otherwise, nobody is going to watch it if you don't validate people are looking for it, right? Also, they're missing a strong call to action. So they got their video up there, but they don't really tell people what you want them to do next, especially if you want people on your email list. You really want to make that stand out and let people know what it is you want them to do next to get them to take action because they can't read your mind. Next, they're not optimizing their videos, so you're not using tags properly, you're not filling out that description box, and you're not using thumbnails. This is such a huge mistake I see people doing. They just pick one of the randomly generated images from YouTube, and it doesn't stand out. Your thumbnail is your primary marketing material, and that's the reason why people are going to click on your video is that graphic, and people are missing out on really optimizing those thumbnails. And finally, people are just thinking that if they post it, they will come. You think, oh, I'm going to post a video and people are going to watch it, right? They're bound to watch it. They're going to find it, right? But that's not the fact. There are so many steps that go into it that I'm going to teach you that are what's going to make your videos really be found. So these are the 3 things I'm going to be focusing on most here today is validating your video idea, making sure you have that strong call to action, and that you are optimizing those videos. So let's just jump right into validating your video idea. So there are 5 ways that you can validate your video idea. So this is the next fill in the blank on your worksheet. If you didn't have that worksheet, there is a link in the description box below that says get your worksheet here. Just click on that link, enter your email, and I'll send that right on over to you right now so you can start filling it in as well. So how you can validate your video ideas is what are people asking you? Are there certain questions that you get asked all the time on Facebook or in email or maybe even in discovery calls? What are people asking you a lot of the time? What are people asking on social media when it comes to your niche? So what are those questions in those Facebook groups again? What about on Instagram? What are people struggling with? Just start researching social media to see what people are struggling with when it comes to your niche. Also, look at what your competitors are talking about. If they have a YouTube channel, you can go to their channel and look at their videos, and you can actually rank them by most viewed so you can see what their viewers are really relating to. And that's the topics that they want to hear about. Now, you don't want to copy what your competitors are saying. You don't want to copy the video. It just gives you an idea of the content people want to hear from you. And so then you can put your own spin on it or give your own advice on it. So you want to check out what your competitors are talking about. And then you want to go to YouTube search. So if you go to YouTube search and you start typing in a video idea, YouTube is going to try to complete your sentence. And those phrases that pop up in the search result as you're typing it are the most searched phrases on YouTube for whatever it is you're typing. So once we're done with this video, just go check it out. Go up to the YouTube search and start typing in a video idea and see what tries to pre-populate, because those are validated as great video ideas because they're already being searched in YouTube. And finally, the Google keyword tool that you get within AdSense, you can go in there and you can search what you think you want your video idea to be. And it's going to give you some information on the amount of search result that phrase has each month and whether it has high competition or low competition. So these are 5 different ways that you can start validating your video ideas. And always a great idea for a video is any trends or hot button topics. So when Instagram came out with stories, if you could have created a video on how to use stories in your Instagram strategy, that would have been a great idea of a hot button topic or a trend. Or if you could have showed people how to use Instagram stories on video, on a YouTube video, that would have been a great video to really attract your ideal clients. So start to think about, is there something new coming out in your industry? Or keep an eye on those things that do come out so that you can create a video that is really timely. So as soon as something comes out, you can create a video. So what are some ideas to get started? Tutorials are always great. If you can help somebody through a pain point, through a tutorial, they're really going to grow to know, like, and trust you. So when the time comes that they need to buy something that's in your niche, they're going to remember that you helped them and they're going to want to buy from you ultimately. So especially if, say, you're teaching how to set up email funnels in ConvertKit. So you give a tutorial on how to set up your ConvertKit. Say you have a ConvertKit course. So they're going to be much more likely to buy your ConvertKit course if you gave them some free tutorials that helped them get through those first couple steps, right? They saw a taste of your training. They decide they like your teaching, your way of teaching, and then they're more likely to buy from you, right? Also, how-tos. This is the biggest search phrase in YouTube. So how to anything really, you know? If you can teach somebody how to XYZ, that's just such a great idea to get started with. Beginner steps. So a lot of my content that I end up selling, there's some things I want people to do in advance before they can buy my product. So I give people videos based on those very beginner steps that I want them to get done before they're ready for my product or ready to work with me. So what are some beginner steps that you can teach people to get them ready to buy from you? Also, opinion pieces, and these types of videos are great for really solidifying you as a leader in your industry. So if you can find some kind of hot button item in your industry and provide your opinion on it, it doesn't have to be the same opinion everybody else has. You want to give your opinion because that's going to make you stand out as an industry leader. So what are some opinion piece videos that you could do? Also, tips and advice are always great. So 3 tips for creating an Instagram feed, or 3 tips for what to write in your Instagram captions. Those types of videos are always great on YouTube as well. And a case study. So if you worked with somebody, you know, record the process. You know, where did they start when they came to you, and what happened by the time they were done working with you? What did they accomplish? How happy were they? What did they see change in their business? Those are always great videos to end up selling your services or your product. All right, so that was a lot there. Where are we at? I'm going to grab a drink of water. Remember, snap that picture of your notes, anything you're jotting down, and post it to Instagram or Twitter or Facebook with the hashtag launch your channel, because you have a chance to win a coaching call with me at the end of this training. So Beatrice says, I never thought about recording a case study. Thanks for the idea. Yeah, it's so great. And then you could even embed that video onto your website. So it's a really great converter. Emily, how are we doing? Are you getting some video ideas? Susie, how about you? Are you getting some video ideas? I'd love to hear if you guys are really starting to spark that ideas of different videos. And Lauren, what about you? Do you got some video ideas now that we've gone through this? I know some of you went through the challenge, so you've heard some of this. I hope these are sparking some of your ideas as well. So let's move on to, what do you say in these videos and how do you get them to convert? You know, they're watching your YouTube channel, but how do you actually get them on your email list, right? Because that's ultimately where you want them to go. So your content strategy, you really want to create content to support what you're selling. So I gave that example earlier on about creating some videos on how to set up like email funnels. So if you're planning to launch a ConvertKit course, you know, do those couple beginner steps on how to write sales funnels or how to map sales funnels that lead into your ultimate pitch to your ConvertKit course. You know, if you can show people that you know what you're talking about, you really validate your authority and your expertise in those videos leading up to what it is you're actually selling. It's really going to convert a lot better if you craft that content around what you're selling. You also want to make sure it's high quality content for the entire length of the video. I get a lot of questions on how long should my videos be? And it's really dependent on what kind of content you're sharing, because it has to be valuable the entire length of the video. So YouTube really values content that people watch the entire thing. So whether that's a 2-minute video or a 20-minute video, you need to keep people watching that video as long as possible for YouTube to recognize your video is valuable. So how long can you teach on valuable content in your video, whether that's 2 minutes or 20 minutes? You really need to make sure you're keeping attention for the entire length of the video. Also have an opt-in that complements the content you're sharing. So with the ConvertKit example I'm using, you have a checklist. Say you have a checklist that tells people everything that they need to do that you just talked about. So instead of them jotting down all of the steps that you said, let them know, I do have a checklist for you to download to keep for yourself. And that's how you're going to get them on your email list. So let's break down exactly what your video script should look like in this video blueprint. The first thing you want to do is hook people in that first 3 to 5 seconds, right? That's all the time you have till they decide if they're going to watch your video or not. So it's very crucial that you have something to grab their attention in that first 3 to 5 seconds. And you want to make sure that it's you that they see. You want to connect with them as soon as they click on your video. You don't want to have like a graphic or like music graphics to your logo or something, because people will just click off of that because it's not grabbing their attention. You need to make sure it's you, the first thing that they see on that video. This could be a blooper that you had during the video or a question. So again, I'm just using this ConvertKit example, I guess, throughout the whole class. So a question, are you struggling with setting up sequences in ConvertKit? Well, in today's video, I'm going to give you a step-by-step tips on how to set up a ConvertKit sequence. So you give them that question and it piques their interest and they're like, oh, well, yeah, I actually want to know that. So they're going to stick around to hear more. You could also throw out an alarming statistic. So like, did you know 40% of email subscribers unsubscribe if your sales funnel doesn't attract them, or something like that? That's totally made up, but that's the kind of statistic that you could throw out there. So somebody hears and they're like, wait, what? I might need to listen to this. I might need to fix my email marketing system. And then also what they learn. So I kind of did that with the question one. I said, in today's video, you're going to learn the exact steps you need to take to set up an email funnel. And so that's how you can get that hook to keep them watching your video. Then you want to jump right on into your intro, which is basically your elevator pitch. And so my elevator pitch is, hi, my name is Trina Little. I'm a video content strategist, and I teach online entrepreneurs how to create a video content strategy that works for them and their business. Very quick. It lets them know who you are, what you do, and who you serve. You can also have a call to action in this intro if you want. Sometimes I tell people to make sure they subscribe to this video for more content, but this isn't really your primary call to action. This is like a secondary call to action. So you could throw a call to action in if you want, or if you think it's too much, then you don't need to put it in. And your intro should only be 15 to 30 seconds max, because you really need to get to that content. That's why they came to that video, and they want to get to the content as soon as possible before you lose them. So then you jump into the content. You get to it as quick as possible, and you want to make it an easy learning flow. So like 3 steps or 5 tips, just because people learn better if it's broken down into segments and they know they're going from segment to segment. So like I said, 3 steps, 3 tips. Make sure it's valuable the entire length of that video so that you don't lose them. The more people that drop off of your video, the less valuable YouTube is going to see your video, and you won't end up ranking. And again, how long? It needs to be as long as it can be valuable. Make sure you're sharing all your points, get all your points across, but make sure you're not rambly and it's valuable the entire length of the video. And then this is your big point, your call to action. This is how you're going to grow your list. So after you provide your content, then you want to say, if you want a free checklist to run through this video again, grab my ConvertKit setup checklist. Now you can tell them that they can make it, they can get it in the description box. You want to make sure that it's complimentary. So you don't want to be teaching people how to do a video script and then say, oh, grab my ConvertKit checklist, or, you know, you want to make sure it complements that video. That's how you're going to convert those views a lot easier into email subscribers, because they're there to learn about what you're teaching. So you need to provide an opt-in that complements the teaching you're giving them in that video. You also need to tell them what you want them to do next. So people cannot read your mind, right? They need to be told exactly what you want them to do. So you need to tell them, click on the card in the top corner of this video. YouTube has a cards option that you can make it clickable to go to your landing page, or tell them, click the link in the description box below to sign up for my opt-in. It's kind of like what I said. If you did not get the workbook for this masterclass, the link to get it is in the description box below, and you can click on that and you can instantly get them on your email list, right? And then finally, you sign off, right? You include a question to promote that engagement. The more engagement you get on your videos, the more valuable YouTube sees your videos. And so promote engagement. You can have a question of the day. So like, question of the day today is, what's your favorite ice cream flavors? So you could do something crazy like that. Or you could ask them a more in-depth question, like, what do you struggle with most when it comes to email sequences? Let me know in the comments section. It just promotes that engagement to get people engaging not only in your comments so that you can talk with them, but to signify to YouTube that you have valuable content that people are interacting with. Again, make sure you facilitate that conversation in the comment section. So answer people's questions, you know, respond to them within that 24 hours your video is live, because that's really an important time frame for your videos ranking, where your video is going to end up ranking. So facilitate that conversation in the comments section, and always thank the viewer for watching at the end of the video, right? They took the time to watch your content. Just thank them. Just tell them you appreciate them. All right, so the second step is done. How are we doing? Lauren is going to be rethinking some of her ideas. So I'm glad that this masterclass is helping you, Lauren. Zahida is nothing worse than watching someone rambling on a video. I know, right? What's the hashtag? The hashtag to enter is launch your channel. I have it right up there right now. So make sure you're taking pictures of of your notes and posting to social media. Also, if you're liking this video, make sure you do hit that thumbs up button and you share it on social media. Again, that helps me with my video. And it lets people know, you know, this is some great content that you're checking out. So be sure you hit that thumbs up button as well, and maybe share it on Twitter or on Facebook, wherever. And now we're going to move on to the third and final part of how to launch a profitable YouTube channel for your business. I'm going to grab a drink of water before we dive in. So if you have questions, put them in the comments box there on the side. All right, so this is what happens if you follow my steps. If you search YouTube using a quiz to grow your list, my video is the first video result in YouTube. So my video is ranked. It's on that front page. So how do you get your videos ranked? So there's a lot of metadata that goes into YouTube, but I want to give you the most important metadata areas that you should focus on. And I do have fill in the blanks for these as well. So I'm going to go over 6 different ones. So the first one people don't think about is make sure your video file name is the name of your video title. It just matches up in YouTube. It provides that metadata to YouTube to know what your video is all about. So make sure your video name, the file of your video is titled the same as your video title in YouTube. The next one is make sure you always have that custom thumbnail. That's so important to really grab people's attention, to get them to watch your video. And make sure the file name of that thumbnail, again, is the same name as your title. Next, your title. So when you validate your video idea, that's how you're going to come up with your title. There are also some other steps that I do teach on how to come up with the perfect video title to make sure you get ranked. But right now we're just looking at some metadata options here in YouTube, but you want to make sure your title is optimized for YouTube as well. And then it's on to the description box. And in the description box, you want to make sure that you reiterate your title as the first thing in the description box, and then have your conversion site. So as you see, I have join the free 5-day challenge and that link. You want to have your link above the fold. So if you look at my video right now, right below here, you'll see there's only so much information that's above the fold until you have to click show more to see the rest of the stuff. So you don't want people have to click that show more to get to your link. You want to make sure it's above that fold. So make sure it's like the second line in your description box. And then tags. So the first tag should always be that title again, because that's your primary keyword that you want to rank for. And then you'll want 5 to 10 secondary keywords, one always being your name or your business name. So if people search YouTube for you or your business, you want to make sure your videos are showing up for that search result, right? And then some other complementary tags. So tags are not hashtags and they cannot be general. You really need to hone in on long tail keywords, which means 6 to 10 word keywords. So some of the ones I have here are validating a video idea, or how to create a video for business, how to create YouTube videos. Those longer how-to type tags are what's really going to help you start ranking for those smaller keywords, because you're never going to rank as a new YouTuber for how to be successful on YouTube or how to start an Instagram. You need to be very specific. So if you teach Instagram, you would want to start doing videos on like how to start an Instagram profile for wedding planners or for business coaches, or, more specific and more niche so you can start ranking on YouTube. And now I'm going to give you a bonus tip. So there is a spot in your worksheet for your bonus tip. And the way you can start getting your videos ranked is promoting that video. So like I said, I asked if you guys could give thumbs up and share this video. Those social share buttons are what is going to signify to YouTube that your video is valuable, because people are sharing it. So what I do for every single video that I publish, once I publish it, I go and I like my own video, because you can like your own video. That's totally okay. And a lot of the times people don't want to be the first person to like a video. So go ahead and be that first person, and then go across all these social media platforms and like it across the board. Maybe you don't have a Dig account or a LinkedIn or a Tumblr, but set one up. You don't have to keep updating it all the time, but it's a place that you can share your video to. And it's another signal to YouTube that that video was shared on another platform. It's valuable. It should be ranked. And then always put in a comment. Again, people never want to be the first person to comment. So put a question down in there. Comment on your video first to get people talking. So if you guys followed just the steps that I gave you today and you did this right, you will have a sales team of videos working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, totally free, because YouTube doesn't cost anything to get started on. You see, I am up on the top ranking for YouTube optimization routine, how to repurpose video content. There's over 3,000 results for that video title, and I'm number 1 for that video title. This one's even more crazy. Planning your video strategy. I rank number 1 out of over 6 million search results. So this is my strategy that I'm using to do this. And I'm not going to lie to you, YouTube is a slow burner. So it's not something where you're instantly going to become YouTube famous and have hundreds and thousands of subscribers and people watching your video every day. It's not that. It's a complement to your business. You know, I'm not going to promise you, I'm not going to give you an empty promise that you're going to get 1,000 signups overnight. But what if you just got 5 signups from one video? That's 5 signups you would have never gotten on any other platform, right? And like I said, I'm not going to guarantee instant success on YouTube because nobody can do that. I'm being honest with you. I can give you all the tips, tricks, tools, and advice to do it, but I can't force you to do it, right? And finally, this does take some time, but after you do it a few times, it definitely gets easier. It's like riding a bike. So nobody can jump on a bike and ride it right away. It takes you time to figure it out. Then once you do it, you're jumping on that bike, you know, riding mountains or whatever. So it does take time, but it does get easier. What's really important to know is YouTube is really an untapped frontier for businesses. I think in 2016, only 8% of small businesses were on YouTube. So it's not that oversaturated platform like Facebook and Instagram is. It really gives you the chance to be the first on YouTube before your competitors start to fall into YouTube. Because like I said, there aren't a lot of businesses yet on YouTube. This is really an untapped frontier for a lot of niches. And this works. So this is Holly. I worked with Holly, and you can see right here what her video tags are and where she ranks. So those little blue numbers are exactly where she ranks on YouTube. So when you search what are brand guidelines, Holly is number 1. And when you search brand guidelines example, Holly is number 2. And the reason why these are very niche topics is because those are the clients she's looking for. She's looking for clients who need help building brand guidelines. So if you search what are brand guidelines, right there is Holly, number 1 out of 182 search results. There's Holly again for brand guidelines examples, number 2 for over 3,000 search results. And I'm really focusing on the smaller search results because your videos are really niche. They're really targeting the dream clients you want to work with. You don't just want to work with any old client, right? You have a specific expertise that you want to work with clients on. This is a great example. Jennifer, she is a canner and she sells a canning course. And so these are the tags that she used that she is ranking for. And you can see right here, she has 2 videos ranking for faster steam canning. So if somebody searches that, there is Jennifer and she has an opt-in. And so what happens is if they've tried to find how to do faster steam canning, she has an opt-in, they get on her list and she ultimately funnels them through to buy her course. Again, she's on Google as well. If someone types that same keyword into Google, right there is Jennifer again. And what's really cool is for beginner canning tutorials, Jennifer has 2 videos on that front page of Google. So how many times have you typed in like beginner tutorials or how to start as a beginner? Jennifer has 2 of these in Google. So that's really cool as well. These are the people that are going to end up converting to her email list that she can pitch, that she knows were people who were looking for this exact content. And there's a third one down there as well. So let me take a minute and ask you, are you feeling overwhelmed? I want to know if you think, oh, this seems like a lot. I could never do this, or this isn't going to work for me. My niche is just not something that video would work for. Or you think you can't do this. You don't have the time, the equipment. You just don't think this is going to work. Well, I love this quote from Lucille Ball that she said, I'd rather regret the things I've done than regret the things I haven't done. So think about how you would feel if you didn't get on YouTube now and say in 6 months you see all the top leaders in your industry are now on YouTube. Where could you have been with your YouTube channel if you started now, right? So what are your next steps? So you could totally DIY your YouTube channel. You could watch tutorial after tutorial on YouTube. I have plenty of these tutorials that you could watch. And you could stay up late at night to figure out YouTube on your own and just not see those results you had hoped for. And you'd have to test your own theories and experiment with videos and maybe nobody ends up watching them because you're testing some theories, some strategies, and it's not really working. Or you could totally let me walk you through it step by step, giving you my tried and tested strategies. But I want to ask you something real quick. How many of you have signed up for an online course and you never completed it? Can I get a hands up emoji or a yes in the comment section if you never completed it? Or you wish you had more accountability, right? You just wish people were there to help you and be with you as you went through it. Or you got stuck in a course and you just wished you had help from the instructor. Like they went through all of this content that you're so excited to take and then they just disappeared on you, right? Or you would have loved to have a mentor and a cheer team there helping you step by step through the course so that you had that motivation to get through it. Well, that is exactly why I created YouTube Bootcamp, because it is the only group coaching program that offers training, accountability, and mastermind all in one program. So in the 6-week program, I walk you through how to create your video strategy, mastering all the tech involved, and getting your videos ranked to grow your audience. So with this program, it's on the Teachable platform. So you have those video tutorials that you can walk through. I've got checklists to help you make sure you get everything done with your video to optimize. I've got goal trackers. I've got cheat sheets, and I've got guides to really help you walk through this whole YouTube world step by step while I'm with you. So I'm with you through this program and so is everybody else in the community. And so this 6-week program is broken down into 6 easily manageable weeks of training. So week 1 is creating your YouTube plan. We're going to go through understanding YouTube algorithm and how it works. I'm going to help you craft a channel plan and a strategy. I'm going to optimize your channel setup with you. I have training exactly how to do this. I'm going to teach you how to look at your competitors and see what videos they're doing, what videos are working for them, how you could implement that on your channel, and also help you set and track your channel goals. And then we move into week 2, which is ideation, where we really hone in on finding what your niche is going to be on your channel. We're going to come up with video ideas that you can put in your video toolbox to pull out whenever you need to come up with a video. I'm going to teach you how to research those keywords that I talked about to use as tags in my keyword planning guide. I'm also giving you my best practices for coming up with video ideas so that you never run out of video ideas. Trust me, you'll be amazed at how many video ideas you'll come up with once I show you how to start researching video ideas. And you're going to get a formula for creating those perfect titles that are successful to get you ranked like my clients and my students have been ranked before. Then it's on to filming, which I know a lot of people struggle with. And so during this week, I'm going to talk about the 23 things to think through before you even hit record. We're going to go through my script must-have list, how to film a bunch of videos in one day, and my batch day planner, because this is how I'm getting my videos done. I'm a mom of 2. I have a 2-year-old and a 5-month-old, plus I have clients. And so I know what it's like to have 101 things on your list. And so this is how I stay up to date with my videos. I plan all my videos and film 10 of them in one day in 1 month. So I show you exactly how you can do this for you as well. I'm going to show you how to set up your filming equipment. So where your lights should be, what your background should be, what your mic should be. All of those questions are asked. I'm also going to help you understand the equipment so you know how it all interconnects and how you can use it to the best of your capabilities. And finally, I'm going to teach you how you convert those viewers to customers even more. Then we move into editing, which I know is another struggle a lot of people have. And so in this week, I've got Editing 101 for you. I break down everything that I do in my editing process. My editing takes me now 5 to 10 minutes to do. So I show you exactly how to do that. I'm going to show you how to export your video too, to make sure it's optimal to upload faster to YouTube, and make sure you have all that metadata within your video file to help you get ranked even higher on YouTube. I also got my music resource cheat sheet and how you can create those cute promo clips to put on Facebook and on Instagram, and also different ways you can repurpose video content, because you're spending your time on this video. Why not use it as many places as possible? And obviously, back to editing, how you can sync your audio and my editing checklist. And then it's finally time to pre-launch your video, where I'm going to show you exactly every step I do to optimize my video. All my video optimization musts. I'm going to tell you what to do with cards and transcribing and monetization and understanding that and where that fits within your whole optimization plan. I'm going to break down exactly what to put in your description box framework. And also, I'm going to show you my ranking guide. So all the things you need to do to ensure your video ranks on YouTube. And then finally, I'm going to walk through thumbnails, how you should be creating those, the dimensions, what you should be putting on them, what kinds of thumbnails get clicked on more than others. I'm going through all of that in the pre-launch week. And then finally, it's time to launch your channel and your video. And during this week, I'm going to give you my release strategy one-on-one, everything you need to do to make sure it's released properly to get ranked as high as possible, my video interaction guide, my video promotion checklist, how you can encourage engagement on your videos, and more importantly, YouTube Pods training. So I know we've probably heard a lot about Instagram Pods. Well, YouTube Pods is something you don't hear a lot about, but can definitely skyrocket the growth of your videos and help you get your content out more. And being in YouTube Bootcamp, you get this private mastermind, and it's also a YouTube pod. So when you launch your channel in your first video, you don't have to be worried that nobody's going to watch or subscribe, because we have this tight-knit community where we all subscribe to each other and watch each other's videos to support each other. And we like it, we share it, and we comment on each other's videos, all to, just be there for each other. So those are the 6 weeks broken down. And I want to know, are you guys ready? Is this something you guys are interested in, to finally getting on YouTube, and a very easy way to do it? Like, I'm hand-holding you through the entire process. I know you might be thinking, though, you don't have time. Who thinks that they don't have time for this? Well, meet Rachel. Rachel is on like every single social media platform. And after she took my course, she realized that she could create a content strategy that she knows is going to be effective for her business. And it shows her exactly how she's going to balance her written blog post with her video content and all the other content formats that she currently has on her plate. So she realized how video is going to save her time. Now you're thinking, I know nothing about video tech, right? I know that problem. I know nothing about tech. If something happens to my phone or computer, I'm like, husband, here, fix it, right? And so meet Jamie. Jamie had no idea how to film a video, upload a video. She didn't know what keywords for. She didn't know how to figure out what videos to post or when to post or anything about YouTube. So she was excited. She got everything she needed in this program, YouTube Bootcamp. Okay, so I still haven't convinced you that this is going to work for your niche, okay? Well, I've worked with a speaker. I have worked with a lifestyle blogger. I have worked with an author, a water ionizer company, okay? I mean, that's pretty wide niche, right? That's a pretty interesting niche. I've worked with a wedding planner, a brand strategist, and Jennifer, who is the canner. And they've all got videos ranked. So Jody is ranking for Plan Your Book Launch. She's #1 for that search phrase in YouTube. She's also #3 for the search phrase in Timeline for Writing a Book. Jessica is a speaker and a speaking coach, and she's ranking #2 for How to Speak at Conferences. Janet is the lifestyle blogger, and she's ranking down there #3 for what happens behind the scenes of a fashion show. And this is my water ionizer company that I worked with. They really want to talk about the importance of water and what dehydration can do, and so that ultimately results in their product. I don't have time to explain it right now, but they're ranking #1 for side effects of dehydration, and it has over 900 views. And so if you sign up for YouTube Bootcamp, this is what it looks like. This is the Teachable platform, and each of those little training modules are basically 5 minutes or less of training that you can easily consume, during lunch on Monday, and then the next one during lunch on Tuesday. Because I do know it's summer vacation and kids are home and there's a lot going on. So I wanted to make this as manageable as possible so that you can get your YouTube channel up and you can really capitalize on this new frontier that a lot of people aren't on yet. You can see the video training is right there within the platform. You can also watch this if you're sitting at swimming lessons waiting for your kids to get done. You can watch the video right in the platform as well. The PDFs are right in there, the checklist, the guides, all of that is right within the platform as well. So just to go over again what's included, you get 6 weeks of training, videos and checklists and guides. Plus, each week there's a live call with me so that I can check in with you. I can make sure that you're not getting stuck anywhere and that you are getting what you need to get done, and you can troubleshoot any problems with me during that live call. You're also going to get that private YouTube Bootcamp Facebook group, which is basically a YouTube pod as well, and a place to ask me questions between the live calls that we have. And so what's the investment for YouTube Bootcamp? So there's 6 training modules, 6 live calls, and the private Facebook group. This is really valued at over $2,500. But I want to make sure I want to really skyrocket your chances for success. So I'm throwing in some bonuses. And I know one of the hurdles people have is figuring out all the training. So I've got an entire tech training module. I'm going to show you exactly how you can use video on your social media, how to embed your video to your website, connecting ConvertKit, lead pages, getting people on your email list, all the tech stuff that's involved, and using tools like TubeBuddy and vidIQ, which are special tools for YouTube that really help you figure out your optimization on your channels and will really be a game-changing for your YouTube channel by using these tools. I'm going to teach it all to you in this special tech training module. And trust me, like I said, I am not a tech person at all. And if I can teach it to you in an easy way that I can understand, trust me, you're going to be able to understand it. It's not very hard at all. I make it very manageable. And so this bonus alone, this module alone, is valued at $197. And then I'm throwing in 3 master classes to really help you. So YouTube has all of these analytics that they give you for free. So I'm going to teach you, once your channel is live, how to use the analytics to perfect your strategy. So if something isn't watching, what you can do to see in your analytics that you can shift to keep people watching longer, or to really target what people are loving on your channel. I'm going to show you how to go through your analytics to really understand it. And I'm also going to show you how to use YouTube Live. Like I am right now, I'm using YouTube Live. And I used it for my challenge I did last week to really double my YouTube subscription growth. So I'm going to show you how you can use YouTube Live in your video strategy as well. I'm going to show you how to make extra cash on YouTube as opposed to, you know, buying your course or your service. What else you can do on YouTube to make some extra money. So these master classes are over $290 worth of value. And then I love this one. It's my YouTube Trello board. And if you're unaware of Trello, it is a organization. It's a project management system. And I'm going to give you all my checklists and my exact project management process for each of my videos so that you can craft your strategy with organization. You know where each videos are in your process, and make sure you don't ever miss a step optimizing your videos. And that's valued at $39. And then ConvertKit and TubeBuddy are also going to be giving you a month free. ConvertKit for a month is $29 and TubeBuddy for a month is $20. And I know you might not be knowing what TubeBuddy is, but you guys, this was game-changing in my YouTube strategy. It's really what helped me skyrocket my channel to the subscribers, the viewers, and it's just an amazing tool. It saves you so much time, and they're letting you test it out for a month free. And today, if you purchase before we get off of this masterclass, I am giving you a masterclass with Jessica Rasdall, who's going to teach you how to craft the perfect about video. So this is going to be great for your channel trailer. And you can also embed this video into your website on your about page. So she does a great job at helping business owners figure out how to get their message written down and how to deliver their message. So this is an amazing masterclass to get your channel trailer and an about you video on your website. Nicolette has a YouTube template pack she's going to give you guys today. She has a template on a template for your channel banner and your thumbnails so that it doesn't need to be so confusing anymore. Her template pack makes it amazingly easy. And finally, if you sign up today, you're going to get a free channel audit and growth plan from me, which is over $199 worth of value. And so what a channel audit is a complete audit of your YouTube channel once you launch it. So I'm going to show you what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and then I'm going to provide you a plan on how to improve your channel. So questions I answered during this audit is, what is working on your channel? What is not working on your channel? How are your keywords ranking for videos? What keywords should you be using? What videos should you be making? What are the best practices you're missing out on? So if you enroll today for YouTube Bootcamp, you get this channel audit for free, and you can sign up for this channel audit once your channel is launched, so that I can make sure I can give you all the steps after you've gone through the program. So this is over $375 worth of bonuses I'm giving you today for one payment of $99 today, plus 5 additional payments of $99. So you get instant access to the pre-work of YouTube Bootcamp right now, today, for just $99, and then 5 more payments each month after that. But it's such a low cost to realize what you can do with YouTube. So Kristen, not only is Kristen a mom of 3 with a 5-month-old, she has 2 businesses. And after taking YouTube Bootcamp, she realized that YouTube isn't as scary as she thought it was going to be. She realized it's really easy to follow along, get your videos out there. Forming a strategy is possible, and you can really use this platform to build that know, like, and trust factor with your audience. Kristen's already ranking for how to cut small business expenses as number 3 in search results, and she just launched her channel this month. Her first video has over 100 views already, so she's ranking number 3 again for what to invest in when starting a business, and that has over 1 million search results, and she's number 3 just launching her channel this month. So take action now. You can save time figuring out video in YouTube by enrolling in YouTube Bootcamp. And you can get a head start on YouTube, so you can be there before everybody else in your industry starts following the trend, right? And you can start saving content creation time. So once you create a YouTube video, you now have a blog post, you now have an Instagram post, you now have a Pinterest post. I'm going to show you exactly how to do all of that in this program. And what's really cool about this program is you lock in your price now. So this program happens frequently throughout the year. And by you buying it today, you lock in the lowest price it's ever going to be. And you can participate in future cycles as well. So if you go through the summer cycle and you realize you want to go through the fall cycle as well, you get to do that for free by locking in your price and paying today. So that's really cool about this program, is that even though it's 6 weeks, you can keep participating in it and keep participating in the group calls with me for every single cycle this program is launched. Plus, this is a 60-day money-back guarantee. A lot of people only do 30 days, but in 30 days, you haven't gone through my course yet. So I want to make sure you get through the entire course and you test it out first before you decide if you want your money back. So Kathy is another student of mine. She took YouTube Bootcamp the last time around, and she loved taking this with me because I tested everything before I gave them the advice. She didn't want a bunch of theory. She wanted somebody who knew exactly what YouTube does. She really found it nice to have someone who actually tested it out and saw things that worked and what didn't work. And I love that she says, I practice what I preach, and you know her advice is sound because she's actually tested it. And I'm currently testing it all the time. I'm constantly changing strategies, testing new things to make sure you guys have everything up to date. So if you're ready to get started, you can actually click on the links below in the description box. There's links to get started, or you can go to trenalittle.com/YouTube Bootcamp. And you can choose your payment plan. So if you decide to pay in full right now, you save 20% off the purchase price. So all you have to do is pay $4.97, and that's it. You're done. You save 20% off. You can also decide if you're interested in a VIP path with me. And with the VIP path, you get the full program, you get the training modules, you get the live calls with me, you get the lifetime access, all of that. Plus, you get 3 more months with me. And for 3 months, we get a group coaching call each month to craft your strategy with you, to analyze your growth, to really work with you to make sure YouTube is working for you and how we can fix it to make sure it's working for you. So you get 3 additional months with me with individual coaching calls, just me and you one-on-one if you decide to take the VIP route. Plus, you get access to my private clients-only Slack channel, which I basically use as text messaging. So I'm using my clients, I text message my clients through Slack all the time. So if anything ever comes up, you get instant access to me right away in my private Slack channel. And again, if you sign up for the VIP, if you sign up for the full pricing, you get 20% off of VIP if you pay in full right now. So I wanted to do a little math with you real quick. So if your video gets 100 views the first month it's live, so for example, Kristen launched her channel 3 weeks ago. Her first video has 100 views on it in that first month. So say 10 people opt in to that video that got 100 views, right? And say one of those people that opt in buys an ebook for $49 that you offer them in your sales funnel. You just profited $49. But say you do 3 more videos that month and you have a total of 30 more people opt in, 10 more opt-ins each video. So now you had 3 people buy your ebook. So now you profited $149 for those 3 more videos. So in 1 month for 4 videos, you just profited almost $200 that you wouldn't have profited before because you weren't here on YouTube. You weren't really targeting your audience here on YouTube. So this is just a easy example. I mean, say you have a service, $2,000 service, and you have 30 new opt-ins, and one of those people decide to buy your $2,000 service. You just made $2,000 on a YouTube video, right? And what's great is these videos are here working for you 24 hours a day. You don't have to keep updating them and keep posting on them. They're there on YouTube working for you 24 hours a day, making you that profit. So all you have to do is go to trenalittle.com/YouTube Bootcamp or click one of the links below. I think the first link is to enroll in the full course for $497. Then there's the VIP that you can pay in full as well. And then there's a 3-month payment plan for the course. There's a 3-month payment plan for the VIP, and there's a 6-month payment plan. So you just go to the enroll in course, and there you see there's the different payment plans you can choose in. Again, if you choose to pay in full for the VIP, you save 20%. And I only have 2 spots available for VIP. I forgot to tell you. Somebody already snagged one of the VIP seats, so there are only 2 VIP seats left. And there are only 14 seats left in YouTube Bootcamp because I can only take on so many students to make sure they're getting that individual attention they deserve. So there are only 14 seats, and once those 14 seats are filled, that's it. And the course, if I don't fill the 14 seats, it does close on Monday. So this is kind of timely. If you want to get in on it now. So click your payment plan, click enroll in course, and you can pay by PayPal, you can pay by credit card. It's a totally secure site. I've got some of the quotes from actual clients that I worked with, one-on-one clients that I've worked with. And so just to run through again, you get the 6 training modules, 6 group calls with me, the private Facebook group, the tech training module, 3 additional masterclasses, my Trello board, a free month of TubeBuddy and ConvertKit, the masterclass with Jessica, the YouTube templates from Nicolette, and that free channel audit is only available while we're here live on this call. So this is basically what it's going to look like. You can get it for as low as $99 a month right now, then 5 additional months. And that is it, you guys. What do you think? I'm going to go through here and check out your comments. So let's see. Scrolling up, you guys. Where do you want us to share the note photo? So if you share that on Instagram or Twitter, I'm going to pick the winner here really shortly. Just going through your questions first. I just discovered your channel 2 days ago. Oh, thank you, Maria. How do you check these rankings? So I have a plugin called vidIQ and TubeBuddy, which you can get. You can try the free version that shows you where your videos rank. That's what the those buttons were. So if I go back up, why don't I just show you guys? So let's go to YouTube. Let me show you how TubeBuddy works. Let me make sure that you guys are seeing what I'm seeing here. Okay, so if you go to TubeBuddy, it's this plugin I have right here, and I go to Tag Explorer. So this is how I find my video ideas. So we talked about how to create an email sequence, and so you click Explore, and then you wait. They're going to give you a keyword score right here. And so this is a great video idea because it has a lower search volume and low competition. So being a new YouTube channel, you need to find those lower search volumes, keywords that are very targeted to specific people, right? Because you're not going to break out for really common phrases like email marketing or starting email marketing, because people who have authority on YouTube, who've been on YouTube, are going to outrank you every day over that. So you want to find the more niche topics like how to create an email sequence. And so overall, this is a good keyword because it has low competition and low search volume. So that's what I've been using TubeBuddy for. And then so if I go to my channel and I click on, let's click on this video. It's going to play. Let me catch it real quick here. The plugins that I have over here, you see this is vidIQ, and then TubeBuddy is going to show up on top of it. Oh, that's a nice face. It's going to show me where my videos rank. So you'll see the video tags. I ranked number 3 for brainstorming ideas for video, number 3 for how to research video ideas, and then obviously rank from my name and stuff. So this is vidIQ plugin, and then this is the TubeBuddy plugin that shows me also where I rank for those videos. I hope that helps make some sense. Let's see. Susie, do you think it's still going to work for you? Let me know if you have any questions. Oh, Shirley, content. Shirley, you can go back and rewatch this. No worries. I'm going to leave it up here for a little bit. I love that you guys are helping each other. Thank you, Ariel, so much for helping. Shirley had to go. Have I done this? Yeah, Fresh Look Foods I have. So I guess you got your question validated there. Okay, guys. So what other questions do you have? Let me flip this around so you guys can see me. I'm going to stop. So, yes. Wow. That was a lot of content, right? But this process that I have perfected by doing it for the past year and really seeing results definitely saves you so much time. It gets you on YouTube so much faster because I'm showing you exactly how to do it, and having me working with you one-on-one in the group calls in the YouTube Facebook group. This is a special YouTube Facebook group. It's not the Video for Biz Crew. This is a whole different Facebook group for YouTube Bootcamp where you can get instant access to me. So that's great as well because we now have over 500 members in Video for Biz Crew, and YouTube Bootcamp is much smaller, so I can make sure you get the individual attention that you need. And so, yeah, what other questions do we have? And just a reminder too, if you sign up now, you lock that price in. And so this is pretty much the lowest price it's ever going to be. If you pay for it in full, it's $497. But I mean, if you just look at the math that I gave you, if you say you made that $49 a month and you did it for like 3 months, the course is already paid for. And you get to re-watch me every cycle that I do the YouTube Bootcamp. So in the fall, and if I do it in the winter, you get to rewatch that and you get the updated content that I'm providing you as I learn it. So as I find out new strategies and I test new strategies, I update the program to let you know this is new. This is what you should focus on now. This is what's really been working on my channel to help me grow my channel. So I give you all that content, you know, right off the bat so that you're staying on top of things. If you have any questions about this course and you're still on the fence, go join my Facebook group, Video for Biz Crew. I'm going to be having Ashlyn in that group tonight, and she's going to be talking about why she decided to finally get her business on YouTube and why she decided to invest in this program. So she's going to be talking about that in the Facebook group tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you go to the YouTube Bootcamp page, trenalittle.com/YouTube Bootcamp, if you go to the corner, down at the corner, there's like a little message symbol. You can always directly talk to me. So that's a direct line to me to send me a chat message where I can answer any questions you have. So if you aren't sure if this is for you or not, I can definitely answer your questions right away if you just click on that little chat box. So that's available too. If you still aren't sure, like, how's this going to work for you? Can it work for you? Should you invest? I'll answer those questions right away. And we can always jump on a call too if you actually want to talk about it. So Where are we at? I can completely tell that your YouTube bootcamp is worth it. Thank you, Crystal. Oh, yes. Fresh Looks Food signed up. Yes. Susie, you know it's going to work for you. Great. So am I going to see you in the and am I going to see you in the bootcamp? I also, if you enroll in YouTube bootcamp, I have been doing an Instagram story every time somebody enrolls and putting them on my wall of happy campers over here. So if you know anything about this wall, this is YouTube Bootcamp. This is the brainchild of YouTube Bootcamp. Every lesson, every PDF, everything, that's YouTube Bootcamp. So to celebrate my Post-its for this program, every time somebody signs up, I put them on the happy camper wall in my Instagram story, and I tag you on Instagram so that you can just feel a part of the other campers. And it's been really fun to put people up there. There are over 11 people up there now, so it's really fun. I only have room for 14 more. And so if that's something that excites you, it's just a way to, thank you and welcome you to the program. I put a little Post-it up there. My husband's loving all the Post-its in the bedroom. So yeah, so I'm excited for those of you who have joined. Any other questions you guys have about the program? Any types of questions? We're totally open. Oh yeah, the winner. Oh, I'm sorry. I totally forgot. Sorry, guys. You have to hit me in the head or something. I get so sucked into talking about this stuff, and then I totally forget what I'm doing. But we're picking the winner for the group call right now. So let me pull up my thing here that picks the winner. So if you guys don't know me, I'm currently in my bedroom because we have a temporary apartment because we accidentally sold our house in 3 days back in the fall. So that's why we're in a temporary apartment while we build our new house. So that's what's going on here and why I'm not in an office and why it looks weird here. So I'm going to be doing the random generator here. Sorry, it's taking long. Apparently all my internet is sucking up, the live is sucking up everything. So bear with me. Let me know any questions you guys have. Again, this is the live Q&A as well as me finding the winner for this. So my random generator comes up with Irene Miller. Irene, are you on here? You need to say something in the chat box so I know you're here because you have to be here to win. So Irene Miller, you are the winner of the 60-minute group coaching call. And if you're here, I need to see it in the chat box for you to qualify or I pick a new winner. So Irene, if you are here, please let me know in the chat box that you are here. So I'll wait a couple minutes. I know my voice is delayed to that. Oh yes, she's here. So I'll just let her know. I will let her know. So yeah, I will get in contact with you, Irene. Are you in the Facebook group? If not, jump on in the Facebook group, Video for Biz Crew. It's really easy for me to get in contact with everybody over there as well. And thank you guys so much for posting. Shirley and Irene and Kim and AD and Emily, Chantal. Thank you guys all so much for posting to Twitter. That's so amazing. Also on Instagram, thank you guys for everyone that posted on Instagram. You're so amazing. Thank you guys so much. I love my community. You guys are amazing. But if you guys don't have any other questions, I don't really want to take up all of your time. I'm starting to lose my voice as well. Again, if you're still on the fence about this, remember to jump in the Facebook group Video for Biz Crew because Ashlyn is going to be in there talking to you, telling you what finally put her over the selling point for the course and how she's really going to start using it in her business. She's a copywriter and she already has all these ideas of what she wants to do. And she knows that she needs to have a presence on YouTube. So if you go over there, make sure you join the group. We'll be there at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I got a lot of other lives lined up for the week. So also tomorrow, Shirley is actually going to be in the group at 10:30 a.m. also talking about why she decided to join YouTube Bootcamp, and she actually decided to take the VIP route with me. So she's going to be in there talking about why she decided to join the program and why she thinks it's important that she has a presence on YouTube. And then in the afternoon, I have one of my clients, Veronica, talking about what she has seen from YouTube, like the traffic she has seen and how YouTube has really grown her business. So that's also in the Facebook group tomorrow. And then Jamie, who you saw her story, I had a quote from her testimonial. She's going to be live in the group on Friday. She's going to be talking to you about how she got over all of those fears and figured out all the tech stuff. So I got a lot coming up this week, but do be aware that there only are 14 seats available. So if they do fill up before Friday, then I mean, Jamie can still talk about it, but there's no program to sign up for because the doors will be closed. And the doors are officially closing on Monday, I should have this memorized, right? June 12th. The doors are closed, shut until the next cycle. And then YouTube Bootcamp starts on June 19th. So you have a week to get caught up, to work on the pre-work before we start jumping into the content. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you send me a message either on Facebook or you go over to the website, trenalittle.com/YouTube Bootcamp, and click on that little message symbol down on the corner. It's a direct link to me. We can get instant contact with you. I can start messaging you there if you decide you want to get on a call. So thank you guys all so much for being here. I hope I see you in YouTube Bootcamp because I put my heart and soul into this. It's all right there. And so it's been just amazing to see the girls that went through it in the spring cycle, to see what they've been able to do and how excited they are for their channel and how YouTube became so much easier and a clear strategy for them. So thank you guys for being here. And I will catch you in the Facebook group hopefully tonight at 8 p.m. And oh yeah, if you want the channel audit, you've got 10 minutes left to get that channel audit. You sign up now, 10 minutes left to get that channel audit. So I hope I get to work with you and do your channel audit as well. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.